The end of the year for bloggers is like, wah, 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 wah. That's why I want to share some ideas with you guys. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Steph Castelein. I'm a lifestyle blogger and I share more of my own blogging journey to help you on yours. Today I want to talk about the holidays, guys. It's October 31st. It's October 31st. Holy cow. Why I want to talk about this time specifically is because it's a great time for opportunity for bloggers. Whether you're an experienced blogger or you're a newer blogger, the holidays and this time of the year, people are doing a lot of research. They're looking for gift ideas, they're looking for decoration ideas, they're thinking of things to bake and things to do with the family, New Year's resolutions, and this is just really a hot time of the year to drive traffic to your blog and also to monetize and take advantage of that aspect of blogging. Okay, I feel like I could go every which way with this. So let me start by saying that, coming up here we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year. And within that, there are a lot of other holidays in there, and this is just a really busy time of the season, but a time when people are looking for specific things. I already mentioned it before, but people are doing a lot of research. And so if you can provide the answers and be adding a lot of value, little tips and tricks, time-saving hacks, present ideas, any sort of those things, anything that will help people, it's going to drive a lot of traffic to your blog. More people are likely to share what you're creating with others, therefore driving even more traffic, and it's just overall a really good situation. The reason why I wanted to create this video is because I didn't realize how much of an opportunity this time of the year actually holds, and I want to share that with you guys. So even just looking at the monetary side of things, like I said, it's a great way to drive traffic and monetize your blog. But for example, if you're not signed up for Amazon affiliate links yet, or part of the program, and you've been waiting, or you're not consistent enough, or you're not driving traffic, this would be a really good opportunity, because if you're creating gift lists or gift ideas or doing DIY projects and linking to products, more people are going to be likely to see that, want to see that, more likely to click, and you're likely to get those 3 sales that you need to be approved. So that's just something to think about. Also, if you are using Pinterest, creating blog posts that are going to do well on Pinterest, a lot of, again, DIYs, baking ideas, gift lists, those sorts of things, those are going to do really well on Pinterest. So that's another thing to think about as you're looking to drive traffic, okay? You can do a lot of research on Pinterest. I have a whole video, I'll put up a card, I'll link it down below, of how you can think of blog post ideas from Pinterest. This would be the time to do that research. There are 2 main things that I want you to keep in mind throughout this video. I'm going to be sharing some blog post ideas with you here in a minute, but as I'm sharing these and helping you come up with different ideas, just keep these 2 things in mind. Number 1, pay attention to what you're researching. What are the questions that you have? What are you looking for? Any question that you have, especially around this season, around the holidays, specific to this time of the year, you can write a similar blog post specific to your niche. The second thing is to think about what you needed when you started. You might have hosting a dinner party down like that, like Thanksgiving at your house, no problem, you've done it for 20 years. But what would you say to a first timer? What would you say to someone who's hosting for the first time? What are some of those tips that you can give? So keep that in mind as we go through the blog post. I think you'll do great. And yeah, let's get into some ideas. So these first few blog post ideas are going to focus on the monetizing side, because again, this is such an opportunistic time of the year to take advantage of that. So I'm going to focus on those, but throughout all of these, you can incorporate affiliate links or sponsored post opportunities or just creative ideas. But the very first idea is a gift guide. Now this is pretty classic, almost every blogger knows about this, but creating a gift guide, especially for this time of the year, can be really valuable for your audience. You can do a his or her list, you can do a 10 things every blank needs, every runner needs, every whatever your niche is, every baker, every blogger. You can do a your recommendations list, so things that you recommend. You can make it whatever you want to be. I actually just did a video, well, recently, I'll put it here, card, link down below, of 5, well that's 10, of 5 affiliate marketing blog post ideas. and you can reference that if you want to get some more ideas as well, and I dive a lot deeper into those. But I highly recommend doing some sort of gift guide. You can also do multiple gift guides if you want, but at least doing one for sure. And with the gift guides, get comfortable sharing it. I recommend not just, you know, posting it and then say it one time and that's it. Like every other day, remind your people, your followers, your readers that you have this published, that they should go check it out. People have a lot going on. When you put it out there once, they're not necessarily going to go check it out. But if you keep talking about it over and over and over, they're going to be like, she's saying something, he's saying something, maybe I should go check this out and go see it. So get comfortable sharing it, because you want to drive that traffic. And if you're providing something of value, you know, people are going to get something from it and thank you, you know, by the end of it. The second idea is a book list or some sort of book review or book recommendations. I always do a blog post about my year of books, because I try to read 12 books a year, 1 book a month. So I always do a little blog post on the books that I read, what I thought, what I would recommend, how it changed from my plan. And then I also do a blog post. Sometimes it's the same blog post. I have like 2 sections. Sometimes I do them separately. Just depends on how I feel. But I also do a blog post about the upcoming year. So my plan for the year and the books that I want to read and why. And then with that, they're all affiliate links. So again, if someone clicks, checks it out, makes a purchase, and then I get a small commission, that works out well. But it's also just sharing more of the behind the scenes, sharing what I recommend. So I highly recommend that for you too. People are very interested in books as a resource, and you can be that resource for resources for people. Another idea is to do a sponsored post. So you could partner with a business and essentially promote and sell a product or show people how they can purchase this said product. It was exactly a year ago that I got my first sponsored post. I partnered with a local business here in Petoskey and promoted one of their products. I also provided a 15%, I think, off link. And so then they got to track how many people I actually sent their way. And it was so awesome. I did a full blog post, I did an Instagram post, and then I did multiple stories, including and tagging them. And I had a great time. I have the product, I believe in the product, and sharing that with my followers was really special. But it was also this opportunity to like open up and see the business and product world. So if that's something that you want to do, it might be a little bit more advanced, but you could put a media kit together, or you could just reach out to some businesses or some, you know, about some products that you believe in and use and would love to promote in some way. Also, there's this thing that I didn't even know about till last year, till I started getting into the sponsored post. But during this time, a lot of bloggers will put together these gift guides, like for their email list. And say they have like 10 spots, they'll reach out to businesses and ask if these businesses want to have a spot in this. And then they say, you know, it's like $30 or $50 or $100 to have a spot. And then these people send out these products and these products and these lists to their email list. But these businesses are paying these bloggers to be a part of it. That's, again, a little bit more advanced, but something to think about, something that I didn't know about at all. That deserves its own video, and you can do your own research into it, but just wanted to give you that idea. Another blog post idea is to do your favorites of the year. This year was so different for all of us, and I think it'd be really interesting to look back on. So you could write a blog post of your favorite go-to clothing items, or your favorite cooking essentials, or your favorite work from home thing, products, you know, whatever that list may be for you. I think that 2020 is a really interesting year to be able to capture that and write about it. And then another post idea that could include a lot of affiliate links is a DIY or how-to blog post. People are looking for all sorts of DIY ideas, whether that's baking, cooking, floral centerpiece, DIY. One year I did a DIY reindeer. We made these little wood reindeer guys with Scott's nieces and nephews, and I did a whole DIY on those because it was just a super fun project to do during the holidays with family. People are always looking for little fun arts and crafts, fun things to do with the grandkids, fun things to do with a partner, with friends, whatever it may be. So a DIY step-by-step how-to, and then including and linking those products would be a really good idea. Or even just a how-to of, you know, anything for the season. How to cut down a Christmas tree, how to decorate your tree with tinsel, how to... Okay, well, you guys can get more creative than I'm getting right at this very second, but you get the idea. DIY and how to blog post ideas do very well this season specifically, as well as on Pinterest. Like I said, they do really well on Pinterest this time of the year. And then getting into some other ideas, you could do a year recap. Like I said, 2020 was so different for all of us, but you could break this down month by month and things that happened, or you could just do main highlights from the year, or things that you remember, places you went, stories that you want to have for yourself and to share with others. That's always a good one to look back on and just kind of reflect on the year and to slow down and to take it all in and really just like sit in it and appreciate what this year has been, the ups and the downs. Another idea is to do a goals blog post. So as we're getting closer to January, maybe you want to share some of the goals that you have, either business or personal or both, or some things that you're looking forward to. I truly believe that if you put it out into the world, write it down, say it in front of others, to yourself, that those things are more likely to come true and you're more likely to pursue those goals and those dreams. So if you want to dream big things and you want big things to happen for 2021, this is a great opportunity to kind of like lay those out and create a vision for yourself. A blog post that I write every year around this time is about my one word. Every new year, I pick a word that I want to be the theme of my year. So I always do a year recap of, say 2020's word, and then I do a looking forward to for 2021. So for me this year, my word was abundant. I wanted to have an abundant mindset as opposed to a lacking mindset. So just seeing more opportunities and all this work and the busyness of blogging and traveling and trying to make money through the online world. I didn't want it to get me down and be like, oh, I have too much to do. I wanted to see it with abundance. So just writing about that and sharing some of my stories and what I've learned along the way, as well as I do a separate blog post of what I'm looking forward to in 21 and what word I chose, why, and what I expect from it. So that's one that I always do. You guys can too. Check it out. The one word thing is not something I created. I can't remember where I first heard it, but it has, oh man, I need to do a video on that because that has been a game changer for me. Anyway, I'll do another video on that sometime, I bet. And then finally, stories from the season. This time of the year is always so rushed for all of us. You go from holiday to holiday, family to family. This year, there are a lot of unknowns, and I think that sitting down and writing stories from the season could be really a beautiful thing, and also a chance to create content for your readers, which is, writing is like one part art and one part valuable. I mean, you want to create something beautiful, but you also want it to provide value for your readers. So just like finding that balance, but not everything has to be like, oh, a gift list, let's monetize, or oh, a book list, let's monetize. A lot of it can just be things that you're learning from the season. I think that there's a good balance in that, writing a blog post specifically on gift ideas and monetizing, and then also followed up with one from something that you're learning is a really good balance, a healthy balance. Also an authentic balance, because if you're just pumping out like all monetized content, it's kind of like, cool, we know what their goal is. But anyway, that's my opinion, especially as a lifestyle blogger. Just being authentic and sharing, sharing your journey. It's not about sharing things, but sharing your journey. Anyway, those are just some ideas. I wanted to give you guys some ideas and get the ball rolling for you because it's all coming up really quickly. I have it planned to create some blog posts in the next week or two, probably 2 weeks. I still have to get my blog transferred all the way over, as well as some little details cleaned up on that. So I'll be working on that soon, but the sooner the better, because then you can also create pins if you're on Pinterest and start driving traffic and have those set and, let Google and SEO start to see them for what they are, like gift guides and answers to people's questions. And then, as the time comes, people are clicking, making purchases, using your content as a reference, sharing that with others. You're growing your blog and you're also monetizing your blog, which when you can do what you love, make money doing that, that's the sweet spot. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you have any questions, let me know down below. If you want to know more about a media kit or sponsorships or how to link Amazon affiliate links or what that looks like. If you should sign up for Amazon affiliate links, let me know. I'm happy to help where I can. Be sure to like and subscribe, and wherever you are, have a wonderful day. Thanks again for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.